Right, banks topping the Breaking Views agenda today. Why Standard Chartered needs a governance boost, a little bit more oomph to its board, and why Julius Baer's reinvention is not as cheap as it looks. Chris Hughes joins me. I took the word straight out of your piece. Little bit of oomph.
As ever.
As ever. Little bit of oomph it needs on its board. They've got this guy, Chairman John Peace. You like him, but you think the rest of them are a bit, weedy?
Well, it's not quite like that. We do like John Peace, but he's quite thinly spread. And now, chairing Standard Chartered is a big job. It's a sort of full-time job.
Right now it is, yeah.
Well, even before the current troubles sort of blew up. I mean, you're dealing with regulators in 70 jurisdictions. This is not like other, even FTSE 100 chairmanships. I mean, I think his predecessor, Mervyn Davies, effectively did it as a full-time job. Now, John Peace, of course, did a fantastic job breaking up Gus into Experian, and he's got a great track record as a business operator, but he still retains two other FTSE chairmanships, and that would be a struggle, as I say, even without all the problems.
So what happens? What happens now?
We think he should probably surrender at least one of those other chairmanships to focus more on Standard Chartered. But also, when you look at the board of Standard Chartered, it's a little bit underweight on banking non-execs. I mean, it's got a few, but I mean, given the complexity of the institution, the global reach of it, and what's going on at the moment, you probably want to beef it up a bit and bring on board some non-exec talent, which has got experience in the banking sector. So if John Peace makes more time available to focus on Standard Chartered, and you beef up the non-execs and support him with a non-exec who's got some really good financial sector experience, I think then you're looking at a considerably stronger board that's able to take on the current challenges.
All right. Julius Baer reinvention. Now, they're picking up, of course, Bank of America's non-US private banking assets. The price is what? $1.5 billion?
Less than that. Oh, $1.5 billion.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Now, you say this looks pretty rich, given that this is non-profitable, this business they're picking up.
Well, at first glance, when you look at it, I mean, the way that these deals are normally measured is the percentage of assets under management. Now, at $1.5 billion, the percentage works out at about 1.2%, which is very low. I mean, normally you'd expect, certainly for a wealth management business,
1.2% of assets.
You'd expect something. We've seen deals go for, the sort of mid-single digits before. But I mean, so at first I was like, hey, this is quite cheap. But then when you factor in that it's loss-making, the cost-income ratio is over 100%. There's real work to do here. So while Julius Baer has done this massive, great asset grab, adding something like $72 billion worth of assets, it's got a real operational turnaround to execute here. It's not surprising, actually, that the Julius Baer shares are performing very badly today, even though the headline price looks cheap. But when you factor in the poor performance, the loss-making business, and the fact that that Julius Baer's got to raise some capital as well to actually execute the transaction, it's a lot for shareholders to swallow.
All right. I'm going to stop it there. Chris, many thanks. Chris Hughes. For more insight, watch our US Breaking Views show. That comes on every day, 12:30 Eastern, 17:30 BST. I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.